Hi, good morning everyone. Ryan LaRose, head golf professional at the Whitevale Golf Club. Today we're moving outdoors and we're going to give you a tip to work on next time you're at the range and maybe you're struggling a little bit. One of the things that I find when it comes to when you're working on your golf swing and if you are having some trouble with contact, I like to go back to the basics, and one of the things I always like to start with is ball position. So it's very important to make sure that the ball position is correct for the club that you're using. And so today we're going to give you 3 examples. So we're going to start with the driver and where the ball position needs to be. Then we're going to move to a 7-iron, and then we're going to move to a pitching wedge, all that have different ball positions throughout your stance and setup. So you'll see here I've got 3 golf balls lined up. So the first one is if I'm hitting my driver, you want to have it kind of just off the inside of your front heel. With our driver, it's typically our lowest lofted golf club that we're using besides our putter. And we like to hit up on the ball because we want to launch it. So it's important that we get set up and we get that golf ball set up just off the inside of your front heel. Now next I'll move over to our 7-iron. With a 7-iron, as you know, you get a little bit more loft, but still very important on ball position. Ball position, we're going to move it slightly back from the driver, so it's going to be, again, a little bit towards the forward part of our stance, but we want to make sure it's not as far forward as the driver, and we want to make sure it's not as far back as this last golf ball here that we're going to demonstrate with the wedge. Reasoning for that is because each club is different in length, and it's going to bottom out at a different point throughout the golf swing. So we want to make sure that when we've got that 7-iron set up, you know, ball's kind of just ahead of center when it comes to being set up in your stance. And then the last one I'm going to touch on quickly here is the pitching wedge. So pitching wedge, again, it's more towards the shorter club in your golf bag, which means it's going to bottom out, you know, and you want to make contact more around the middle of your stance. So you get set up, you know, kind of a nice stance, shoulder width apart, and you get that golf ball, you know, kind of almost at center, maybe a little bit ahead. And what that's going to help you do is it's going to bottom out the golf club, whether it's your pitching wedge, whether it's your 7-iron, or whether it's your driver, at the best spot possible to give you the best chance at making the best contact. Next time you're on the range and you want to try, you know, if you're struggling a little bit, check your ball position. It's amazing what happens if the ball is a little bit too far forward or a little bit too far back. It should help you with better contact and hitting better golf shots. Thank you.